Hello Internet, so my name is Justin Thorne and today is part 1 of the Tattoo Apprentice's Guide to Surviving the Tattoo Apprenticeship. Part 1, Surviving Boredom. I've been apprenticing under a really good artist in Galveston, Texas for about 4 months now. And over those 4 months, I've noticed and come to learn that life in a shop can be very 0 to 60. Spent a lot of time there. I know that my shop is open 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. So I work a whopping 80 hours a week, grand total. It's a lot of time. That's 2 full-time jobs. So you're not going to be tattooing or watching a tattoo or learning about tattooing those entire 12 hours. It's impossible. Otherwise apprenticeships wouldn't take very long. They'd take like 3 days. So you're bound to have some downtime, which brings us back to my point. Surviving boredom. Part 1, find yourself a vice. Gum, cigarettes, Jolly Ranchers, coffee, dip, whatever's going to work for you. But just find yourself something that's going to make your time go by a little bit easier. Something that, is going to make it a little more bearable. Give you something else to focus on rather than, how much you'd rather be at home watching movies and screwing around with your dog on the couch. I personally prefer gum and cigarettes. They're my favorites. But, like I said, again, whatever's going to work best for you. 2, get a little obsessed. I know that my first hour when I get into the shop, God, it is such a bitch. When I first get into the shop, if I don't start doing something, I'm not going to get into the swing of the day, and I'm just going to get lazy really quick, and I can't let that happen. So, get a little obsessed, get a little OCD. Nothing wrong with it. Your artist is bound to like it because it looks like you're taking the initiative, and you'll probably like the results of him thinking that. So, it helps you, it helps him, it helps everybody, honestly. When I get in first thing in the morning, I run the tips and the tubes and everything through the ultrasonic, through the autoclave, sweep, mop, wipe down the counters, take out the trash, catch up on some paperwork, stuff like that. Do all the little shop chores that need to be doing. If there's something special in your area, like I know that I'm actually on the ocean. I tattoo at the beach. So our windows kind of get this nasty salt spray crap that gets all over them anytime there's the slightest amount of wind. So I know I have to squeegee and clean the windows at least every 2 days. That's at minimum. I have to clean them that much. Just find yourself something that you can do that's gonna work out. You kind of give you a chance to get into the rhythm of the day. It'll help, trust me. At first, it sucks getting it going, but it'll help. And 3, ask and then apply. Ask your artist a ton of questions. I know I ask my artist stuff all the time. I do. I'm sure it probably gets on his nerves. I ask him, what's this needle do? What's that needle do? What's, how are they arranged? What's the benefit of this type of ink as opposed to this type? Why do some artists like this and other artists like that? Just what's the best method to cover something up? Chances are your artist has been at it for quite some time, so he or she is a veritable well of information, and you're only hurting yourself if you don't use that to your advantage. Take the time to figure out what he knows. And lastly, draw. I do a ton of drawing when I get bored at the shop. chances are that your artist is probably going to have stuff that he or she wants you to draw anyways, so why not go ahead and do that? I know my artist gave me an assignment I had to complete by Friday. It was like, draw 5 different types of flowers in clusters of 3 each, do one thing that was like a demon or a grim reaper or something like that, 2 skulls, 2 perfect butterflies, you know, and I had like 3 days to do it all, but they had to look good, you know. Go ahead and do the drawings that your artist wants you to do. It's a good time killer, and it's bound to make you a better tattoo artist. Chances are they're not telling you to do stuff just to be an ass about it. They're telling you to do these things because they'll help you down the road. So that's all I've got for this Tuesday the 16th. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything for future upcoming topics, please let me know. Really, I would love to hear from anyone who's actually watching this thing. So I'll probably post one up in about 2 to 3 weeks, and I hope this helps. So I'll see you guys around. Good luck out there.